the man with the good hair, the guy who does not age, the one and only TJ Houshmandzadeh is in the building. What's going on, TJ?
Hey, man, what's happening? Hey, Shaun, you up here looking like you about to get on stage, man. You got a rap concert, man.
What's up, big dog?
Man, how y'all doing, man? I'm chilling.
Man, we rolling, man. We rolling. You looking good, TJ, man. I see you been doing your push-ups, man. You looking slim, like you lean.
Hey, I did 800 push-ups yesterday.
All right, don't lie now. Don't come on the show and lie immediately.
I'm doing sets of 80. 10 sets of 80.
Hey, TJ, what we're not going to do, I'm having a good Friday morning, so we're not going to come on here body shaming.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
Yeah, we're not going to do that. Okay? I'm a little bigger than I used to be, dog. I mean, you ain't got to just like, throw a dart right at me to start the segment. Good Lord, dog. That's why Oregon State's still in the Pac-12. I got to shoot back.
Uh-oh.
Man, I don't know what they in. They in the pack off, man. I try to help them. They don't want my help, so I leave it alone.
Man, I got a question for you. As you look at the landscape currently in the National Football League, who's the wide receiver that nobody talks about that you think deserves to get mentioned a lot more than they're currently mentioned?
That's an easy question, really, to be honest with you, because heading into this season, it would have been Jackson Smith and Jigba, but he's getting his just due now. But to be honest with you, the best receiver that nobody really brings up is Nico Collins.
Even though he's having a subpar year, not necessarily.
Oh, yeah. He's just been hurt. The Texans' offensive line is just kind of up and down. But when you talk about he's had success, and when you say give me the top, you'll name 8, 9 receivers before you name Nico Collins. He always kind of gets overlooked.
Yeah.
And when he's playing, the Texans are rolling. But T. Higgins doesn't get his just due either because he plays with Jamar Chase. And so there's so many receivers, but the one, as soon as you ask that question, the first person that come to my mind was Nico Collins.
Good one, man. Well, I'm glad you brought up your Bengals. We got to talk about it, man, right now. You guys, you could argue that they might have, best offense in the game right now. Joe Flacco came in there, didn't miss a beat. It's like he learned the offense just like that. Jamar's balling, T's balling. Bengals put up 42 points, I want to say, this past weekend, and still lost. The defense has been struggling, man. I guess what's just your view right now of just where the Bengals is at, and what's the answer for the defense? You guys, your D coordinator left, came to Indy, and our defense is pretty solid this year. So I really can't blame the D coordinator. Is it just personnel? What's going on with the Bengals?
Lou is my guy, Lou Anarumo. That's who's in Indy now. I felt like he shouldn't have been fired, but when one side of the ball plays bad, somebody has to take the blame, right? You can't get rid of all the players.
Right.
When you get the Bengals have given up over 1,000 yards in the last 2 games. Come on, bro. This the National Football League. We all get paid to do a job. At some point, if it is a scheme, players can overcome a bad play call here and there. You can overcome that. And so it has to be a combination of the scheme, but ultimately it has to fall on the players, man. You can make a bad call. If I make a great play, is it a bad call? So at some point, man, you got to have some pride. You got to have some pride, man. That touchdown that Colston Loveland had caught from Caleb Williams. The safety looks like he's about 20 yards deep. The linebackers are about 6 yards depth. At some point, they have to marry. Right. If my safety is 20 yards deep, the backers have to be about 9, 10, 11 yards deep so we don't have that gap in between the backer and the safety. It's like, what is going on? And we all think because they're in the National Football League that every coach is good. Shaun knows this. It's some trash-ass coaches in the league, and they just in the league because of their friends. And I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm just saying there's good doctors, there's bad doctors. There's good police officers, there's bad police officers. There's good teachers, there's bad teachers.
Yeah.
And so that can also be the case. At some point, we got to figure out why are we giving up yards at an alarming rate.
So here's how I judge defensive coordinators. And this is for everybody in the chat. With TJ Houshmandzadeh here on Coach JB and Smitty show. Big King filling in. I think JB got caught. He's looking at 10 years, so he might not be back.
It might be our shit moving forward.
So here's a little nugget for you guys when you watch the game. Talking to everybody that's listening and in the chat right now. Are defensive players in a position to make the play? That's all the coordinator could do. Right? The coordinator is trying to teach guys how to make adjustments based on motion, alignment, strength, weakness. The Bengals can't tackle. They don't got enough guys that's committed to getting the ball carrier on the ground on a consistent basis. They weren't out of position to me on the Loveland play. They just can't tackle. And it showcases itself time and time again. Like, how do you fix that?
So look, you say they weren't out of position on that Loveland catch, right? When you look at the nickel defender, who was number 28, I believe that's Newton. And then the backer, I believe, was Barrett Carter, rookie out of Clemson. When you on defense, you line up, you looking at, okay, who's my threats offensively and where are they aligned? I'm not just going to cover grass in that situation. I'm not covering grass. I'm trying to be near a player that's a threat to me. And so if Colston Loveland is the nearest offensive player that's a threat, I'm going to make sure that my threat cannot make a play. I'm not just going to be on an all-covered grass team. I'm not covering grass. I need to cover a player. We had one of my teammates, Adrian Ross, used to always say that, don't be on an all-covered grass team. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
And so, let's go back 2 games ago. The Jets can barely get a first down. They hit us up for 500 yards. In both games, we gave up over 200 yards rushing. This ain't college football.
Right.
This the NFL. They hit us up for over 200 yards in each game rushing. And so at some point, yeah, we got to tackle, but I got to show some pride.
Yeah.
Like, if I'm playing on defense, and guys know how, I ain't even going out, man. I'm chilling. I'm going straight to the facility, back to the crib. I don't even want to be seen in the city.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed. Like,
we got
embarrassed.
Like DeMar and them, they don't even know how to answer the press after the game. They like, man, they trying they damn not to say nothing wrong.
Hey,
you handled it. They handled it the right way. Yeah. You don't want to throw your guys. If I was in that locker room, though, I would have said something. But you can't you can't do it publicly because now the players, you got some dudes now, they don't give a fuck. They crazy. It could have turned ugly. It just, to me, Chase Brown, I get where he's.
You got to pick your battles.
Yeah, I know he's frustrated, but you just can't say that publicly.
Right.
Yeah.
So switch gears with me right quick, because this is a fascinating phenomenon that's happening in Philly. Coming off of winning a Super Bowl, super successful from a win-loss standpoint. Talk me through, how would you mentor A.J. Brown, an elite wide receiver, capable of being a super impactful player that Hurts kind of ignores through large stretches of the season? And here's what I mean by ignore, because I said this on JB. A good quarterback, anytime we get man-to-man, who am I going to first? I'm going to check my best wide receiver, right? AJ should be the first thing I look at every time I think I get man. For whatever reason, Jalen doesn't do that on a consistent basis. It affects AJ. You can see it. How would you mentor him? What's your opinion of what's going on in Philly as far as his usage rate?
I'll say this. As a receiver, I feel everything he's going through. I hate when people say, oh, he's being a problem to the team. Shut up. Y'all don't even know football. Like, who wants to be a part of a job, but you just standing there for decoration? Like, I want to be involved.
Right.
I'll say that first and foremost. The Eagles aren't getting a lot of man-to-man. They're not getting a lot of man-to-man. But when they do, you're right. Get the ball to your guys. I don't care if it looks like I'm covered. I'm going to make a play.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Shaun, we all know this. If you want your guys to be involved, this is what I would do if I'm the offensive coordinator. This is on Kevin Patullo. The first 10, I've said this before, the first 10, I'm getting 2 to 3 passes designed for A.J. Brown, 2 to 3 passes designed for Devontae Smith, 4 to 6 plays for Saquon Barkley. Those are my guys. As a player, when I know you trying to get me the ball, even if I don't get it, I know you trying to get me involved, so I'm locked in the rest of the game. He's not even doing that.
Right.
That's my problem. Kevin Patullo, if you get him the ball or you show him you're trying to get him the ball, he gonna be cool. And if he not getting it, I don't believe any player is gonna make a fuss about that. But what would I say to AJ? Man, you just gotta stay calm because this is what happens. The ball gonna come to you in a big moment. You're not gonna catch it. That happened to me. And so you just want to stay locked in because all that shit you doing, and if the ball comes to you in a big moment and you don't make the play, then it's gonna be, look, we threw you the ball and you dropped it. And so that would be my advice. Just try to lock in and not let it affect your game because at some point this year, a crucial ball is gonna come to him, and you don't want that ball to not be caught. But the Rams game, they needed him. What did he do? Get on my back. I got you. Come on.
After playing with Ochocinco, one of the greatest talents at wide receiver, but also one of the greatest entertainers, where do you rank reading the book on the sideline in the middle of the game? I mean, that's all-time great shit.
It's pretty good.
Bro, I wonder where that came from. Like
I think he said his therapist, right? Did he say his therapist or something?
yeah, but I like the therapist said, hey, you should read this book. He didn't at some point say or think to himself, like, damn, how is that gonna come across? Or what? Like that right there is a different state of calm and just
Do you think he was like really like legit reading though? Like, okay, the
no.
apple
You
fell from
can't
the
you
tree and
can't
then
focus on the sideline and reading the book. I think he was just probably looking at some reminders or something, but
He
that
was
was
silent. He was in full silent protest.
hey, he need to go back to just doing that again, man. Just give him another book. Hey, find a writer. Hey, listen, man, what's the how many books have you sold up to date? All right, we're gonna split this 50-50 because I know when I start reading this book, your book gonna blow up.
yeah, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. I'm glad you brought up Chad, because that was gonna be one of my questions as you were talking about how the Eagles OC should, put AJ Brown into the game in the first 10 plays more. Is that something that you guys were doing since back in the days with you and Chad? Were like, if you guys feel like you wasn't really being utilized as much, like, did they try to make sure you guys got touches early?
I'm not gonna lie to you, Smitty, man. Any good offensive coordinator,
Just naturally.
listen, it's about players, not the
Yep.
plays.
Yeah.
Your players are gonna win and lose you games. And so in Cincinnati, for the most part, and I'm the most 90% of the time, me and Chad were the first options.
Yeah.
And so we knew we were gonna get our looks. I remember we play a game, first half, I'm getting all the balls.
Yeah.
Second half, Chad get all of them.
Yeah.
Or the next game, we played the Ravens one time. I think in the first quarter, Chad had like 6, 7 catches for over 100 yards. They start doubling him. And then I had like 6 or 7 catches for 100 yards. We both finished with like 10 to 12 catches for like 170 each. And so we knew we were going to get our looks. And if it didn't come, it was going to come eventually. And that's all I'm saying with Patullo is if you give the player that sense that I'm trying to get you involved, we good.
Right. Yeah. That's a good point. Staying with Cincy though, real quick, and you got Joe Burrow. Listen, we love Burrow. We know how amazing he is when he's on the field. But the problem is he don't be on the field. As a Bengals, for the fans, for guys like yourself who's a legend there, like, is it like when is it gonna be time to start being concerned about just Joe Burrow from a standpoint of just him staying healthy? Because it's like every year there's something, and he's so great when he's on the field, but he just keeps getting hurt. And I think we got a stat, if I'm not mistaken, you can show it, Bailey, showing Zach Taylor's record with Joe Burrow, 45, 32, and 1, and then without Joe Burrow, he's 9 and 28. So literally, Joe gets hurt, the season is over, basically. So it's like at some point, it's like, damn, like, are you concerned? I guess is my question.
It's always concerning when he not playing. Obviously, he one of the best players in the league, and he not trying to get hurt. It just happens, like this. He was just trying to get out of a sack, and it's just like, wow, like at some point, um, it will become a problem, and it is a problem. Every time he gets hurt, it's a problem. But I will say this: if he can't make it through the next 2 seasons healthy. At
Mhm.
some point, the Bengals got to figure out, like, but it's just hard to give up one of the best players in the league. You don't give up on that because he goes into a different situation
Yep.
and thrives. You're gonna have regrets forever. And so, me personally, if I'm running the Bengals, I'm not getting rid of Joe Burrow. I'm drafting defense and O-line. I'm not drafting a running back. I'm not drafting a tight end. I'm not drafting not one receiver for the next 3 years. It's O-line and defense.
For
So
the critics. No, go
I'm
ahead,
gonna
Sean. Go ahead,
I'm
Sean.
gonna say a couple of names, and
Yeah.
I want you to say real or phony, and tell me why.
Like real as in a good player, or
Sustainable output.
gotcha.
Sam Darnold.
Real.
I'm gonna push back a little bit. The last 2 games in Minnesota season last year don't concern you, or
It
do?
concern it concerns me. It concerns me that you go play the Lions, same record, and you play bad, and then you play. All right, love you, girl. Be safe. That's my daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
Hey.
and then you play the Rams in the playoffs, and that pass rush just kind of overwhelms you. But the way that he's playing now, and the way that he played in the regular season last year in Minnesota, kind of shows me he's figured it out.
Daniel Jones.
Okay, let me get right.
Oh man,
Say it.
I'm gonna say real. I'm gonna say real, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Say it.
The Colts were awful last year, man. They
Yeah.
were awful.
Yeah.
The same team with one player that's different,
Talk about
and
it.
it's the quarterback. Jonathan Taylor played last year,
Mm-hmm.
and now, but the defense is playing so good that it helps him out. But Daniel Jones, it's not like he's being taken for the ride. Daniel Jones is
He's
throwing the
throwing.
ball and making plays when need be. Now, this past week he wasn't, but you just don't play the way that he's played and say he's a phony. This is the National Football League. The coach, Shane Steichen, deserves a ton of credit, but at the end of the day, Daniel Jones got to go out there and make plays.
Now, this isn't a Lifetime Achievement Award. This is strictly 2025.
Oh,
I
that's
know. I'm
100%
talking about for
real.
the next
Okay,
name. For the next name.
but that was a tough one.
Yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
So you say just this year?
Just 2025.
That's a tough one.
I'm gonna say phony.
How difficult would it be for you? And I'm sure you've seen some of the body language, some of the post negative play behavior by Aaron. How hard would it be if you were DK Metcalf, one of those pass catchers, to deal with a first ballot Hall of Famer that's way past his prime? That, to me, he get a little out of bounds sometimes, and how he chastises his teammates. How would you deal with that?
It depends on my relationship with the player. We all know, like, I'm able to talk to certain guys differently than I talk to this guy because we know each other's personality. Certain guys, you come at them crazy, it may not go well, and other guys that they can take. So it just really depends on your relationship with him and how you two communicate, and vice versa. He knows you, you know him, and so that's what it boils down to. But if I'm DK and we have a great, because when these games get going, I think I'm a cool, calm dude. But when the game starts, I'm a different. When it's competition, I'm just a different person. And so Aaron Rodgers may be that.
Yeah.
DK may be that. And we understand in the heat of the moment, we become something we're not because of that. And we don't hold any grudges about it. So it really just depends on how our relationship is, to be honest.
All right, last thing I got for you, because we're getting close to 9.
Yeah.
I'm going to throw out some names of some young quarterbacks. You can only keep 2 of them. Bo Nix, Drake May, Caleb Williams, Jaden Daniels, Jackson Dart, Brock Purdy.
Oh, man.
A lot of names.
It is a lot. I'm only really going between 3.
Oh, CJ Stroud, too, my bad.
No, I'm not.
Nah,
Nah,
I don't add it. That's his man. That's his own.
Yeah, CJ, he automatic. He grandfathered in. So it's just
Family.
one then. So then I'm going to for sure go CJ. Wow. I'm going to go Jay Daniels and CJ. Are we basing it off of what I think or this year?
No, just moving forward.
Who do you think?
You a franchise, obviously you would take CJ.
I like Drake May.
You can only take
I ain't
one.
gonna lie to you.
If you choose Jaden, talk me through your level of concern.
Nah, I'm gonna take Drake May.
I like Drake. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah.
Because
like
the body
Drake
type
May.
is it looks more sturdy than Jaden, or
It's not even that. It's the way that you give him great coaching, which he has this year.
Yeah.
And it's like, wow, this how he look? Like Drake May is like a big dude with a big arm. He's athletic. It's in his genes. His brother hooped at Carolina. He like the smallest one of the May boys, but he's super athletic. And I'm not gonna I'm biased though, because when you start naming these guys, a lot of these dudes train with us, right?
Yeah,
and so I've been knowing Jackson Dart since he was in high school.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm biased towards Jackson because I've seen the work that he's put in. Like the dude was coming from Utah to Southern California damn near like every week.
Damn.
Every week. When he was at Ole Miss, anytime he had a break, he was out here training. So it doesn't surprise me. I seen Jane Daniels go from 170 pounds over 200 pounds because he was just putting that work in trying to gain weight. And so I'm biased to these dudes. Everybody knows me and CJ have a really good relationship, so he can always be grandfathered in when it comes to me. They need to get him a better offensive coordinator and a better O-line, and he going to go to work.
Joe Mixon getting hurt killed him because that was their balance. Mixon's ability to run the ball and be a third down pass catcher that could create yards after the catch. They're missing that component.
It's something about, I've said this also, and you guys can talk about this today, Friday, next week.
Yeah.
If the Miami Dolphins fire Mike McDaniel, I'm telling you now, DeMeco Ryans better do everything he can to get him in Houston. Can you imagine him with that defense and that quarterback? And him and DeMeco Ryans have worked together in San Fran, so they have a relationship.
Oh, I didn't think about this. Damn, that actually makes a lot of sense, Shaun. We ain't talked about that at all. That makes perfect sense for Mike McDaniel. Because I think he's a better coordinator than head coach. I think that's
is Mike gonna bring the Papa Shot game with him to Texans, or he gonna leave it in Miami?
Hey, you can bring whatever you bring if we moving the ball and putting up points.
Yeah, winning solves everything, man. Winning solves everything. Before you go, TJ, I want to ask you this: are you ready to admit that I was right in what I said like 3 years ago?
What you talking about?
Man, we got a clip that kind of went viral on social media.
Was winning. They're hot right now. They got the best receiver in Bengals history in Jamar Chase. I just think that
that boy done jumped the gun. Huh? He ain't the best receiver in the Bengals history.
Jamar Chase ain't nobody playing. He just broke Ochocinco's single season receiving yards record.
He played an extra game.
He didn't play every game this season, I don't believe.
Yes, he did.
He played 18 games?
No, they didn't play 18 games. They played 17.
Did Jamar play 17 games?
All 17 games. Yes, he did.
He's still a record that he broke.
But he's best in Bengals history? Absolutely not. But he.
So, I mean, I called this out years ago because I foresee, I saw what was coming, Shaun King. I saw the future. Now we got some more years in the tank. You know what I'm saying? Triple crown. We see how Jamar Chase gets now. He's literally unstoppable. Was I right? Like, can you admit that? Can you apologize live on the show? We got 5,000 people here watching right now. Can you admit that your young boy was right?
Hey, you see how you stopped it? You stopped the clip right when I said he ain't the best, but he on his way. You see how you did that, right?
Who says it? That's Bailey. That's our producer. Go ahead and play it. Go ahead and play it.
It's a few better than him. It's a few.
I can't think of too many better than
Name four. I name four right now.
Name four right now on top of the head.
Chad.
Okay.
AJ Green.
Okay.
Isaac Curtis. And yours truly. That's a fact.
That's a fact, Jack.
Now, will he surpass? He looks like he may.
He got a long ways to go.
He got a long way to go.
I knew that was gonna get you.
Yeah.
Going.
So he surpassed myself. He's kind of he done leapfrogged me. I'm gonna say right now he's probably number 3 right now, but he gonna be one. It's Chad. It's AJ Green. It's Jamar. That's just my opinion. But he's on his way to being number 1. We all know that number 1. He gonna be one of the all timers if he can stay healthy. He really don't miss games.
Yeah.
And every game he shows up. And so not only will he be the best being a receiver, he may be a top 10 receiver in the history of the league when it's all said and done.
That's love.
He's unbelievable because you don't really find a lot of guys that have top end speed, can make contested catches, have yards after the catch, great route runner, mentally tough. Like he really don't have a weakness outside of he's not 6'4", and he makes up for that because he's so good making contested catches. I mean, that body type, that configuration, you don't see guys with his skill set that look like him.
He's so strong, man. That's the thing. Like when you watch him impress, even in college, you like, they get hands on him a little bit too much, and he runs right through that shit. Like
Yeah.
he has great strength, great balance, acceleration, and like he's not the tallest. Jamar probably 6 feet.
Mm-hmm.
But he plays way bigger than his size, and so yeah, he has a chance, man. Like Joe Flacco, like, man, I needed these boys about like 7 years ago.
Yeah, that's why Flacco out there balling right now. He just throwing it up to him. Jamar T, back and forth.
Speaking of Joe Flacco, does Shaduer Sanders start a game for Cleveland in 2025?
Oh yeah. He starts multiple games for Cleveland. I'm assuming they're gonna give Dylan Gabriel about 8 to 10 games. Cleveland, they just not good, man. They don't have the weapons. Stefanski he may be hamstrung to do certain things. I don't know, but they seem like they're indifferent to Shadur. But I'm gonna say Shadur towards the end of the season, they're gonna give him, I would say, 2 to 4 games. And it's gonna be tough because Shaun, well, you may not know this because you were pretty much on good teams a lot of the time. Man, we get towards the end of the season, man, guys ain't trying to play. You losing? We got damn 2-12.
Yeah.
Like Myles Garrett, like I'm done. So it makes it hard. So you're never really gonna get a good evaluation because you're not playing with the best players. And if you are, that energy and excitement isn't there because the season over.
Yeah. Nah, that's fair, man. We shall see, man. We shall see. But TJ, man, I appreciate you for hopping on here, man. I know it's kind of last minute. You got anything you want to shout out? Anything you got going on? You want to promote? We got down there 6,000 people watching right now. So I didn't know if you want to say something.
Nah, man, I don't do that type of things, man. Anytime you want me to come on, man, you holler at your boy. I got you.
Appreciate you.
Hey, I don't know if you've been to JB house, but I'll be in Cali next weekend, dog. If you want to come down.
Nah, I ain't never been in JB house, man. JB don't invite me to nothing, man. I don't never go anywhere where I'm not invited to or wanted, man. I can't just show up.
We in your DMs tomorrow. Don't worry. I'll talk to him tonight, baby. I'm coming to
I
Cali.
know.
He be grilling. He be having a wing. Get the whole
Hey,
setup.
I see it all the time, and he got them 2 big ass dogs.
Yeah,
I don't want none of
good
the
clothes. Don't wear no good clothes.
Yeah, put
Ash
them
is gonna
dogs
mess
down.
up all your clothes. He slobbers, dog. He be all in your lap, dog. It's the worst thing ever. And he too big to really chastise.
Right.
And JB just be sitting in the corner laughing instead of telling the dog to behave. It's
Not
real uncomfortable. Because see, black people understand. We only like our own dog. We don't like nobody else's dog. Like white people are the only human beings on this planet that think everybody love their dog.
Kiss them in the mouth, lay with them in the bed, all type of shit. I don't know. It's different.
Yeah. Dog not sleeping in the bed with me. You're not even putting your feet on the bed at all.
Ash be all on the furniture, on top of the poker table.
Licking the plate.
Dog, he pulled the ribs off the kitchen countertop. Like, the dog got no training, and he every bit 100 pounds.
Man.
Hey, and that's why anybody go to JB house unannounced, them dogs gonna do what they got to do.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. That's gonna happen. So.
Salute, man. Have a great weekend, my guy.
Hey, brother. Tell the family I said what's going on, man. I see you.
Appreciate y'all, man. Y'all keep up the great work, man.
Yes, sir. Peace.